everyone, welcome to a new wandering in Larnaca. It's a city of sea, normally sunshine, sand and loads of stories and history. And standing guard at the southern edge of the Finicudis promenade is one of Larnaca's most iconic monuments, this Larnaca Castle, which is also called a medieval fort. And I am gonna go inside and visit it and try to film and show you the most interesting bits of it and wove in some of its history. So let's go and wander through it. This is the main entry and you can see some inscriptions up there in Arabic. That's from the Ottoman times. I will tell you more about it as we go in and explore it. Okay, I am in. The entry fee is €2.50, which is a very decent price. Now let's try and be systematic about it. There's some old medieval cannons, and where they are pointing, obviously those would have been opened, but now they are walled in because it would make no sense any other way. I can see that we can climb up there, which is awesome because I like being up in high places to look down onto the world. Just let me go do a little panning around, and then let's go and explore it. Okay, I just spotted all those plastic chairs there. That's because many times they have cultural events and shows, and you can come and attend them. And there will be, in a few days' time, a whole week of festivities I'm gonna miss out on. This is my penultimate day here, so but this is a nice use of space for sure. Okay, inside that arch I can see quite a few tombstones, but I came to fit it all in, and there's a colorful, strange, I'm not quite sure what that is. It looks beautiful, but really out of place. And I'm not sure what that meant to represent. I cannot see any inscriptions. Let's have a quick pan around the tombstones. Okay, I suppose you can play hide and seek. Okay, this is of a lady. This one is of a man. It just says tombstones 14th to 19th century. Another lady. Can you see her face? And I'm not sure if that was a man or a woman. And another hidey hole. Okay, we see. Okay, it's woven, obviously. It is beautiful. Now I have wandered around a little bit on Larnaca's old sites, like Kition, let me say it right. So, just shortly, it has been inhabited for millennia, and long before this castle. What is this? Sorry, I'm just getting distracted. I suppose it has to be some sort of art installation. I don't know. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, long before the castle existed, this whole coastline was part of Kition, a Phoenician Greek city kingdom, and the precursor to the castle was a smaller Byzantine fortification, which was possibly built around the 12th century. By the late 14th century, during the reign of King James I, the fort was expanded or possibly reconstructed to protect Larnaca's harbor, and this was necessary because Famagusta, formerly the major port, was under Genoese influence, so Larnaca became more strategically important to the Lusinian knights. Okay, there's a few open chambers. Let's see them quickly. More tombstones. Coat of arms. Another one. Well, it would be helpful if you would put some useful explanations. There's another one. What is that? Well, that is a very bizarre art installation. I don't know if it's wire or plastic. Got no idea. And here again we have more tombstones, different scripts, size Arabic. Okay, let's go up onto the top. But before that, I just spotted another one. This one has something hanging as well. I wonder if this is the infamous place. I will tell you about it a bit later. Okay, let me climb up. And I'm up. Wow, this is cool. We can see onto the top of the beautiful pine tree, and that's the way I came around. Now let's continue going up that way. It's beautiful. It has a slight incline. Hello, pigeon. Are you guarding it? Okay, that looks a little bit tight. Let's go in. Ooh, this is cool. Photo. And let's peek out. Now, what a sight is that? Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's go out. Oh wow! This blanket of clouds above us is fantastic, because until today it was sun, 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 more sun, which is lovely, but sometimes you just need a break from it. So this is very welcome. Not quite sure what that served. There's a cannon on the top of the cannon. Look. Okay, whilst you have a little bit of a sea view time, let me continue on telling you about the next part of the castle's history. Um, Under Ottoman rule, the castle was modified, and some sources suggest that major rebuilding work was done in 1625 AD. And during this era, it had a garrison, cannons as we've seen, and was part of the defensive structure overlooking the sea. Later, when Cyprus came under British rule, the castle's role shifted dramatically. It was used as a prison, and it was complete with gallows and a site for executions. And that's what I was alluding to when we were down in that room where we could see that wrapped up hanging thing, because records show that executions continued until 1948. Let's have a little bit of a more of an arty perspective from here. Now, completely opposite to the sea, I just wanted to include it. We can see the minaret of the mosque and the gorgeous pine trees, and that's beautiful. There we go. In this section, as you can see, there's some steps, so I am absolutely sure they modified something and walled it in. Okay, let's walk to this other cannon and look onto the beach and Finikoudos promenade. Absolutely beautiful views. Oh, and we can see the other side of the castle. There. Now I'm gonna go back down and go onto the other side, because on the other side there's also a little museum on the second floor, and I would like to see what did they display there. Okay, I'm just waiting for my turn to go through there, but people are coming and going and I'm not in a rush. It's so cool. I like this sort of little places. And I like that building with its beautiful blue doors and windows. And look, I am right above the stage. Okay, this is cool too. And a quick look this way before I descend. And you are lovely, all of you, beautiful. And I can see a different type of cannon here. Let's see them. These are more modern. German cannons from the early 20th century. Massive wheels, almost as tall as I am. This is really interesting. I just noticed that, see, it has the metal edge and joinery bits, and the rest is made out of wood. Now I wonder how long did they last when they were blasting things. I have no idea, but as they're here, obviously they survived. And there's a water fountain here that has an inscription of 1765. And the top of a column, person holding everything on its back. Oh, okay, let's see this side. And I'm gonna go around it and up The museum is on this side. Museum. Just having a quick look at the different types of rock they used. It's mostly limestone, but there's some other bits and bobs in there. And a type of palm tree full of fruit. Different stages of ripeness. Black ones are already ripe, and the other ones not yet. There we go. That's quite a sight as well, though the light is being a bit funky now. Okay, let's see. Okay, this section is, I think, what's in the cabinet. The early Christian period, between 4 and 7 centuries. Okay, I'm gonna try and highlight a few, because I'm struggling with the glass as always. Piece of mosaic. I have seen some really cool ones in Paphos, which had mostly Roman mosaics, but also some early Christian ones. There's a video about it if you're interested. Some little oil lamps. No, these are interesting. This is more or less whole, and then there's another one that's not quite. I'll show it to you in a minute. These are stone seals for marking the bread. There's the other one. And the crucifixion motif. And an inscription. There's pictures of Byzantine frescoes and stuff. And we have jumped into the next period. And it has mostly pottery pieces. I'm going to try and zoom in a few of them. There. Glass is my enemy. They all look like children made them. Not that I would do a much better job. I'm rubbish with drawing human beings. Some little tiny faces. Another cabinet. Here comes the sun. More photos of medieval fortifications and such, but these are just impossible for me to show you. More pottery from the 15th and 16th century. And some more. And there's this massive metal bowl. And I'm not sure what they used it for, but you could cook a mighty stew in it for a lot of people. And some metal household utensils and pots from the 18th and 19th century. And then they say that it's being renovated. It should be looking like this, like a reconstruction of an Ottoman sitting room. Okay, we have some firearms. Same problem. Again, these are from the 18th and 19th century. Such a shame I can't show them to you properly, because the glass is just messing up everything. Just so you have an idea of the size of the room, there's more behind there. Some helmets and swords from earlier 15th, 16th century. Oh, this is torture. And one more cabinet of pottery pieces. And I think that's it. That's the museum part. And that's it, I think. I'll just go back down onto the courtyard. Oops. Whew. It was a bit stuffy in there. Okay, I think this is a good spot to end the video. I hope you enjoyed wandering with me through Larnaca Castle. It's one of those places that might not look mighty at first glance, and it's quite modest compared to big fortresses, but I do believe that its charm lies in its modesty. There's a little one down there. It holds centuries of stories of defense, governance, suffering, art and adaptation, and it's kind of like a walk through time, which is right by the sea. So if you visit Larnaca, don't skip it. Whether you are into architecture, history or just great views, I'm sure you'll find something interesting here to see. And with that, as always, I wish you all a lovely day.